I'm gonna sit here and try and get through a light Valentine's Day brunch. I read this book, or it was recommended to me via Goodreads. Like, the program thought that it'd be a great thing for me to read for Valentine's Day. And it's like 30 pages or something. It's a thin book. Like, it's a really thin book. I was like, sure, yeah, it's fine. It's like $1.50 or something. I was like, yeah, I can spend this little amount for a cookbook for Valentine's Day. You know, I could make some of these foods for Valentine's Day. You know, it is a light Valentine's Day brunch recipe menu by Marcella Goodsworth. I will walk you through all of my reactions to this book. I literally could not read it. So I opened the box from Amazon, or I don't remember where I bought it from, some book place somewhere, and I see this cover. And at first I'm like, oh, it's feminine, it's so, you know, whatever. And then I look at it and I'm like, what? It's like pixely. This one is the same picture as this one, except for it's like cut off here and they just like left this little bit on. And then this bottom part is this section of it. It's just not a good presentation for a cookbook. What I want is pictures of food on the front or something. Or the author in an apron. It's a cookbook. But it's a cover. I'm not going to judge it by a cover, because it's the content that matters, right? And the first thing that I realized is that it's like double spaced. And it's really confusing. The title actually appears smaller than the copyright information because it's italicized. This section here is the actual title and author, and then everything down below is the copyright and publication information. First of all, I don't want both of those things on the same page. I want them on two different opposing sides of a page. The all rights reserved copyright thing continues on to the next page. It should all be on one central area, one page. And then the dedication is at the bottom of the page that it continues onto. And then the next page after that is the start of the book. The formatting, it's not a good organizational thing. I do believe that this is a self-published book, so I get the paper-saving ways. I totally do. I understand when you're publishing books yourself, it gets really expensive for, like, per page. Like, per page is ridiculous. If you're trying to save paper, though, don't double space. That's another thing that you really shouldn't do when you're publishing books anyway. Most books, if you're doing a cookbook, you put the whole recipe on one page, and then if you need to, you continue on to the next page. This book starts like halfway through the page here with the title of the brunch salad with orange dressing, which sounds really good, but then you got 2 ingredients. And it's like 5 more ingredients on one page. This is not paper saving. It's not a good format. It's actually very difficult to use because one recipe is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. I want one recipe to be 1, maybe 2 pages, so I don't have to continue flipping back and forth when I'm trying to cook. I want to edit this for you and make it better. I really do. This is why I was not able to finish reading it, because it hurts my soul. However, the actual recipes are good. They seem to be. I have yet to make them, but just reading through the recipes, like there's lemon poppy seed bread, and if I was to make lemon poppy seed bread, it would be this way. I mean, the recipes seem like they're really good. So if what you're looking for is just ingredients, cheap things for a brunch, sure, go ahead, get this book, but I can assure you that the format will bother you very quickly. This cookbook could be so much better if it was formatted properly, but because of the way that it's done, there's only like a handful of recipes in here. It only contains 4 recipes. Just know, it's very hard for me to I do regret purchasing it, so I own it now, and I mean, that's great. I have 4 more recipes, but I would not purchase this. I would not consider it worth the money. Apparently she has many other cookbooks, and I'm not sure what they are like, so I can't make a judgment based on her, and I'm not making a judgment on her cooking abilities whatsoever. It's your money, but I do not recommend purchasing this book. You can probably find the recipe for these 4 foods online for free, so this book, it gets a 1 out of 5 for me. It gets a 1 because of content. I will probably investigate further into her other cookbooks and see what's going on with that. I just feel really bad. I feel like I should need to tell her my issues directly, as opposed to just reviewing her book and saying that it's crap. It's oh well, I can be a not nice person for a day. Anyway, links are down below for Goodreads and all that junk. Please subscribe if you're interested in more videos. Please give me suggestions. If you, for instance, have read some of our other cookbooks and they are vastly different, please let me know. I totally will take any suggestions for cookbooks. If there's another Valentine's Day brunch cookbook, please let me know. I mean, feel free to tell me all about it. Please, if anyone has read any of her other stuff, Marcella Goodsworth, please let me know if all of her cookbooks are in the same state and horrendousness. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I will have another video up soon.